There you go.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Flores.
I'm Sarah Rapalmi.
I'm Tracy
Gina.
Roberts.
Oh, I'm Gina.
And today I'm going to do the case abandoned ship activity.
What's your name?
Jasmine. Thank you.
The case is as follows. The ocean liner that you have been on has struck a derelict mine from World War II. Because of the unexpected explosion and the quick sinking of the ship, the radio man was not sure any other ship heard your SOS. When the incident occurred, you were in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean with a bad storm approaching. The lifeboat you are on is overcrowded past the danger mark. Unless you lighten the load, which means that some will have to go overboard, the lifeboat and all aboard will perish. The lifeboat was designed to hold 9 people, but now there are 16 people aboard in the lifeboat. Your job, my job, is to decide who will go over the side. The following people are on the lifeboat. You must send 7 people over the side of the boat into the water. Decides decide which 7 will get sent overboard and provide a rationale why. Of the 60 people we got in the boat, first we have the able-bodied sailor, we have a ship's officer, a quartermaster, a self-made millionaire, a college student, uh, a Nobel Prize winner in literature, also a Nobel Prize winner in physics, a football player and his wife, an army captain, a draft evader, a Peace Corps volunteer, a medical student, an elderly couple, and a traveling poet. So yeah, we're gonna send over the question.
Okay, so first of all, I think we should keep the sailor and the ship's officer, just because I think they'd be able to help us get back to land or to
Yes.
safety. They're gonna know all the like SOS, all that kind of stuff.
Should we keep them both or one? Because
I think both can do.
I think maybe I think if we had to cut it down, I'd do the officer.
okay,
Because the officer would obviously know more than just a sailor. No offense to sailors,
I know, right?
but
Okay, so we would keep.
ship's officer.
Okay.
This is a no order. It's just
I think we need the army captain.
Yeah,
but
the
I
yeah.
don't really see what the army has to do with the situation though.
So, like, like in the army, they train you for all types of aspects. You're in water, so you're going to have to be trained with all that equipment on in water, how to
Yes.
do it pretty much.
Survival.
Yeah, so that's my thing. I don't know if is it based off, because if that's the case, the army captain can survive on his own. He can swim for a long period of time, so he could be in the water.
That's true.
But the elderlies, they're not going to swim. Their back's going to get out, their legs going to get out. Nobody has any Bengay, so you can't. I don't really want to throw them overboard, but I mean, are they useful either? See, I don't know how this is or how this plays out.
I think you have to look at it like what is fair to everybody. If I look at
Or is it beneficial?
okay.
Are we looking at it as if it's beneficial?
like, I don't think you can look at it as beneficial to anyway it is hard because you cannot play God,
Exactly.
Well, yeah, because it's not beneficial for everybody, right? Because people that have to go overboard, it's not beneficial for them.
No, but you have a medical student. Like, what if somebody got hurt?
they could definitely.
They can help out.
You also have a normal student, and
A normal.
yeah, you also have a normal
college
college
student.
student.
Oh, that's like one of us. I mean, I'd be mad if I got thrown overboard, but I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, if I look at it like the college student, he has a whole life. He has 60 years more left, and the elderly couple, I don't know him, but maybe they only have 5 years left,
She's not wrong. I'm thinking
I know.
the same exact thing.
Because
I did too. I mean, they had their
Time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Grandma.
They've lived their life. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of the way I look at it.
Well, I feel like too, like they're gonna be very like, I don't know, like they're gonna require a lot. Like,
I mean,
basically
Yeah,
your
they're
own
gonna be
at
very
this
needy.
point. Yeah.
we get down together in this way. They
like
can-
that, like
Like
Titanic.
Titanic.
Exactly. Who doesn't want this?
So
So
are we
the-
saying 14 through 16?
are going overboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like the football player and his wife, I mean, all you can do is, I mean, you can run, throw a
Yeah,
ball,
not in the water.
but not in the
So-
water. So they should go overboard too, I think.
I think so.
Maybe a medical student, because if there's any like injuries or anything, they could definitely help.
So they're staying.
I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Yeah.
medical
And like
student.
basic knowledge, we hope at least.
Right. Does anybody know what the draft evader is? What is that?
No, I don't know.
I don't know either. So should we toss it because we don't know what it is?
I'll look it up.
What's the quartermaster?
I don't know
Someone
that.
that works in the ship, I think. No?
Oh, I don't
That
know.
would make sense,
So
but
that's
I mean, I
possible.
can't say for sure.
Oh, a draft evader. It's someone who is drafted and illegally refuses to serve. So it's someone who was drafted to be in the military and pretty much.
You gotta go.
Oh, he going overboard.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah. He's not
You're
useful.
not loyal. You're not nothing. You're all by yourself, so you gotta go.
Yeah.
Can we cross these out?
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
So how many we got rid of so far?
draft evader, medical student. is
We're
on
keeping.
here.
Okay, yeah.
What about these Nobel Prize winners?
I mean, I think they can do still a lot for science and the world. So
I think
The physics.
I think the physics could help literature.
No.
No, I don't think they could really do anything. I know, like we're trying to say, oh, it's fair, but if it were me, I'd want to be with people who
Who
could
can help.
benefit,
Yeah.
get me back to land, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's just me personally, and I know that may be a messed up thing to say.
It's
but
not, I mean, hey, either way, somebody's going overboard.
exactly.
But it's more beneficial to have somebody who can actually help and do something instead of just like, hey, I know you're elderly or I know you played football for, the Seahawks. Let's go, Russell Wilson. He's going
So-
overboard.
So the football player and the football player's wife, they're
think-
going
I
overboard.
think so, yeah.
Okay, then that leaves us with one more spot to throw overboard.
The literate.
Quartermaster, so
What's the quartermaster again?
it is someone who works in the ship.
Okay.
So, I mean, like,
So I think people who work on the ship have to go down with the ship, but seeing that they're.
It's
Yeah,
their
they're-
fault that the ship's going down.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, okay. So the literature Nobel Prize person, I mean, what are they gonna do?
The self-made millionaire could go
They can too.
and leave his money to me, but that's fine.
We can split.
Have we kicked enough people off the ship? I mean, I feel like we've gotten rid of a lot of people.
We've kicked off. Is there anyone else we've kicked off? Who's not? We kicked off
So-
the old lady and the man, the poet, the evader, football player, his wife, and then
And we need one more. So, I mean, the self-made millionaire, I mean,
he could distract us. The Nobel Prize winner in literature. He could distract us
and keep us calm.
from yeah.
So should we just throw him overboard, just keep the Nobel?
Because
Prize
we could keep both Nobel Prize winners.
Okay. What do you think, Jess?
yeah, I think that's the best.
I agree.
Okay.
Because I know I'd be freaking out.
Me too. I
I don't know
know.
though, like get the millionaire, like I don't know, like if somebody rescues us, like I don't know. Can his money do
Sarah
anything?
said he's gonna leave all his money to her.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm really looking at this, we have one more spot for someone that we can throw off.
Well, we
The ship.
can, what is this? This
The
guy,
quartermaster.
I think this is the person
I think
that
he-
does the machines and stuff. And
Well, he
He's
should have
done
checked the
his job.
boat before we took off.
Yep,
yeah,
he gotta go.
you cannot do
Yeah, if
anything
that's
on
who
this.
that is, then he needs to go because he should have checked.
Military officers responsible for providing orders, rations, clothing, and other supplies.
But,
We're not gonna
we
have none of
already
that.
did right?
Yeah, we don't need that.
No.
So we're gonna have the Peace Corps volunteer on ship. Sport. Army captain.
Yep.
College student.
That's our category.
Self-made millionaire. And able-bodied sailor. Which I think would definitely help.
Okay, so want to read off what we got?
Yeah, so, yeah, so can I read it? Okay, so in the end, we came up with who's gonna stay and who we will have to throw overboard. So the people that are going overboard, there are the quartermaster, the footballer, and his wife, because they cannot really do that much for us in that situation. The evader, he's a traitor, so you know. A poet, I mean, like,
don't
there's
like
not
him.
much in that situation
Yeah.
he can do for us. And the old couple, I think that the two of them, they will only be a burden in that moment, even though it sounds really bad, but
I know.
to be realistic. So what we're left with, the ship's officer who knows about the sea and about the current and this kind of stuff, a medical student that not only can help save lives in this moment in the boat, but also in the rest of his life. So the
Physics. The
the
Nobel
Nobel
Prize.
Prize winners of literature and the Nobel Prize winner of physics, they're both coming with us because they have a lot to offer to science and also to our journey. The sailor who worked on the boat, of course, we need someone with experience on boats. The self-made millionaire,
He can split his money with us when we survive.
yeah, he can be very thankful of us for not trolling.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
so yeah,
Well, and he's self-made. He's a self-made millionaire, so he has to have he has to be pretty smart. Like he has to be some type
Yeah.
of entrepreneur. Like he's
Leadership skills too.
Right.
yes,
yeah,
yes.
probably.
So seeing that we're not throwing him off, he's gonna have to give us some coins.
But if you guys already said that he would be the one making the list, but okay. The college student is staying too because he got the whole life ahead of him, and you know, young guy, army captain. He can also help us. You know, all the different techniques he learned in his career. He can help us with it, and also what was it again? The Peace Corps volunteer. He just probably deserved the good karma and can help us too. And that's the people that we take with us. And yeah, I think
I agree with that decision. I mean, it makes sense to me.
100%.
I mean, it's a bad decision to make all around. You know, I mean, it sucks for somebody. So
He just
Yeah.
so then I guess this is our presentation.
All right.
Okay.